Hop off the plane, check in. Penthouse suite, check in. When your feet hit the street, check in. Cause if not, shit get hot, you better check it in.
Yo, welcome to Checking In with Big U. You're gonna love this South edition version of Checking In. We're in Atlanta, of all places. You know, the mecca of black culture, mecca of black beauty. I mean, this is the place you come when you want to get some Georgia peach and peach. We're checking in with some legends in my book, because I watched these young men go from struggling, pistol holding, really, when cripping and gangbanging first came to Atlanta, I met these guys. They were young men, had to be 16, 17 years old in the trap, trying to figure out how they was gonna do it. I remember when Gunna first said he was gonna rap. He had a pistol, they had a card machine, and they was trying to figure out where to go find these dudes who had just shot at Mozzie. There was something going on. We'll get into that story, but what I want to say is Duke and this man and Nietzsche, they was really babies when I first came out here, and they ran with my son, man. But without further ado, we got Checking In. This is Southern version. My guest host, High Level Bear. You can follow him, High Level Bear, on Instagram. And let's get right to it, man. Let's get right to it, man. Look at man.
You're welcome.
Let's start.
Welcome to our humble abode, brothers.
You did.
Good to see y'all.
Look, man.
Likewise.
Let me say this to you. Let me ask you the first thing, man. Let me start with Duke, and then I'm gonna get with you. How does it feel to be living in this moment? And do you realize when you're in this moment? Because a lot of people be living in a moment who came from somewhere, and they don't really enjoy that moment until it's gone.
I mean, it's day to day. It's day to day. It's a better feeling every day. Like every day you wake up, it's already a blessing to be here. So that's one thing. But like staying in it for years and years, that's another thing. So it's like good to be right here right now and take advantage of it while you living in it. That's how I feel.
What about you, young fella? You in this moment, man, like to living in this moment, in this space.
I feel like we just right now we enjoying it, but we living in the moment right now, like, cause it's at a fast pace. But I feel like when we sit down like this and we reflect back on like where we really came from, like really what we can't, like we'll get caught up in it sometimes and get used to the shit where we in right now. Mm-hmm. But like when we sit back, like nigga, when you really like sit back, like bro, I really knew y'all when I was 15, bro. Yeah. Like in my neighborhood, that shit just went like damn.
Shady Park.
I really came up though. Yeah. That's when I really like be like, oh yeah, bro, it's a blessing.
I came home in 2004. First person to fly me out of town is where I meet Bear in New York. I get flew out by Poon and Breon Prescott. They fly me to New York. I meet Ludacris there. I then start coming to Atlanta immediately after that, and I meet y'all. How old are y'all in '84? I mean 2004.
Shit, they were babies.
I was 16.
Yeah, I was sure probably like.
You probably met them in 2012.
No, I didn't.
You met us.
I met him after that. I'm okay.
14,
I met y'all.
14.
Hood Day.
No, I didn't. I met him before Hood Day, bro.
You met us.
No, I went way before Hood Day.
You brought him to the front of the house. That was before Hood Day.
Yeah.
In your burgundy truck. You pulled up right in front of the house.
I knew him like 2010 though.
Yeah,
that was before anything. You remember, bro? I remember this shit.
About 12 then. Had to be about 2000.
Had to be about 2012 or 2013. In between that gap right there, I remember him pulling up in that burgundy truck, using the car, using the passenger.
Yeah.
Big chest ass nigga. Sending them motherfuckers like this. Yeah, hey.
Y'all
niggas doing it, but y'all ain't doing it the right way. I'm finna tell y'all.
Straight up. Rolling ever since.
But I remember, but see, when I really knew y'all is when with Duke and Nietzsche. And then you was the baby.
Right.
No, Nietzsche and you was the baby.
Yeah. I was with Nip one day, and Nip asked me.
Yeah.
Nip was like,
Nip
was like, let's ride to over here with these folks.
Yep.
To the south. I was like, man, let's pull up. They had a show too. Yep. Nip had a show. We shot a little video that day and took a group picture.
Yeah, that was in
I was around with Nipsey. That was what he told me.
The one with Nietzsche video? You a Nietzsche video or no?
No, that was
no. He talking about the one where remember that picture where Nisha got the jersey on? Y'all was in the club. You talking about that day?
Yeah, outside the club when everybody got the Southside shirts on.
No,
that was the day of the video.
That's the day.
That's the day.
That's the day.
That's the day Nip told. I was around with him. He told me let's go to the Southside.
Yeah, that was the day we got Nip.
Because Hood Day out here was what year?
The first one was 2012.
We in 2021. That was
Y'all came down there all cars though. It was just all cars, bro. With so many homies, bro. Like that's when we really started tapping in and seeing like LA niggas. Like we knew what it was thirsty and all that. Like niggas knew like LA like and getting down like and knowing like they really like they history of that shit. Like
2 years ago, man.
That's crazy.
And that's what I'm saying about reflecting, because you could be in the moment and winning and not realize. Because I talk to people all the time. Man, when I had did the Breakfast Club, and I had mentioned you and Lil Baby, and they didn't get it. But they didn't get the fact that I knew y'all from Babies. And they like, but see, most of the world know y'all that y'all own right now, that y'all in this moment. They don't know like, no, I really knew them cats. Right. You know what I mean? Like
before it was cracking.
Before it was cracking. When I first met Gunna and Dollar. I mean, not Gunna, Chitter Boy and Dollar. You know what I mean? And because they don't realize how long I've been coming to Atlanta. Right. And I always tell people all the time, and I watch them fight for their existence in this business. And I don't think people be realizing that. Niggas be thinking y'all just start claiming that God don't start singing. No, they did it the other way, bro. Right. They did it the other way, bro. And they fought.
And 100%, Shady Park cats was already on the crippin' before I met them. The whole
and they was already doing music, so
yeah,
and that's the thing, because people don't realize how y'all got to slime,
right?
And they don't realize that. I was talking to somebody and I was telling them, like, look, you got to go where you can get on. It ain't always the hood, you know what I mean? Like most niggas, you got to go where somebody's gonna let you do your message, and then it don't change you at the same time.
Right. Exactly.
It don't change you, and then
they don't know that till you do it though, because we come from the hood where it's like, if certain hoods where it's like they teach you, bro, it's like, bro, you don't gotta go outside your hood. Like that was my hood, Shady Park.
You
like,
ain't lying. Y'all
like nigga, and we was loyal. So like nigga, the older homies that we listened to, like that's what we was taught, bro. You don't gotta go out the hood. You don't gotta do that. But at the same time, when we did, we got love from motherfuckers that we never thought we could have. So that's not true. You can go out and you can get love from somebody else too. It's been done before. It's been repeated now. It's showing now to where like you can grow up with your homies and you can go outside and get over here in this other hood and some homies that get with you. You can get crossed out too, either way. But it ain't just like one way. It's not just one way, no.
Who was actually the first one out of y'all to actually get in with slime? How did y'all get in with
True?
True was the first one.
True. Called us.
Yeah, he used to be
called me and Nietzsche and said, Slime doing the video over here in the hood. Y'all come down here and make sure you good. You know?
Let me add to that. I happened to be in New York with the artist, I can't remember his name, but it was the same day of Troop's father's funeral.
Right.
And at that point, like a couple of months leading up to that, Troop had really started fucking around with Thug and Baby and all them do with they was doing what they do.
Metropolitan Law.
Right, exactly. What's his name? Rico. And he called
Rico the rapper?
Rico had the song. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't crack.
He had the song, but he on the studio too.
Yeah. So Troop called me. I was in New York. He said, "Hey man, Thug over here. We doing a repass at my mama's house. Man, call Michi in there because he would never call Nietzsche. He called Michi in there and tell him to come over there. And it was kind of awkward because everybody knew what Thug get down, and the homies from Shady Park was really 100% Shady Park on their shit, and they was like, "You sure?" You sure, bro? I was like, man, go over there and fuck with Troop, And next thing I know, here we are. Look at this motherfucker.
But see, what was so crazy is we was going through our shit right then and there, where it was like the hood one.
Kind of like, yeah.
So we didn't pull up like how we could pull up. Like it wasn't 30 of us. It was goddamn 5 of us. So goddamn really it gave like Slime could really see who pulled up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Versus the when it was just cause how the pull up was, it was different. That's how we even started rocking with Troop more. Nigga. Like we was really on hood. Like we didn't really go to old Nettie.
Yeah, exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Like the you and the blue really what made our side come together. You and Unc for sure.
Right.
Because he was here. But like, you know what I'm saying? Just like how we made that side, that's really how we started. You getting Shady Park, going to Old Neck, they going to Hillendale. Like it wasn't none of that. That blue brought that shit together. So that's how we ended up getting with Troop, because Troop had all that net.
Right.
You ain't going on that net and I said, So was on that, hey, you know how he is, that's how he is. Come in. That's what he was built up on.
Oh my God.
That's so when we got with that.
Lil Use. That's
how he was.
Lil Use. He wanted love.
That's how he became out like and big homie, because it was like he was like, oh yeah, what's going on? What come up?
Cause I thought
Make sure y'all
Duke was
good.
the first one.
Duke was, because Duke used to run with the other, with
Which one?
nipping them back before.
2010.
Yeah, but
Early.
Duke for sure.
No, I thought Duke was the first one with Slime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm okay.
For sure.
Cause you was the
But
first
he
one
didn't come with us though.
who
Like,
did a deal with him.
Yeah, but I'm like the first artist over there.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, that's what I was
But they
asking.
didn't know each other.
we ain't know like we ain't know Duke
I
like
met him
that.
through Troop.
Right.
Troop pulled up to the studio. They were gambling. Everybody else
Yo,
they
you
all
going
were
out to
gambling in the
Mitchell
studio.
House?
Yeah, and the next day, that when the funeral was. Man, we woke up late at the house. We were like, man, we got to go to the south. Like,
So
we
how
got
does this
over
work?
Troop.
So how does this work? After you meet Slime, because I know Slime was already across color lines. He wasn't never really on that because him and as I always heard about him and Pee Wee
Right.
Longway. So and from what I seen and from what I knew of him, I always knew he had a feeling and a connection to the land because he was partners with Pee Wee, or at least that's what I heard.
It was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I always wanted to meet him because I felt like he was one of them strong young cats who was already on some positive shit.
Yeah, see, I was along with it. That's how I look at it. Yeah. I was on that side first.
So what was the first song? How I mean, he meet y'all and he meet you and like you got to play some music. I mean,
See like when me getting around Slime, like I was still rocking with Slime, but like me and Duke kind of like locked in more cause we already was hood, and then like shit just hood anyway, just like basically like it's hood, so it's like I'm already was just locked in with Duke off top, like I'm gonna see Slime, but I was pulling up really on Twin, and then like we was rocking in and doing songs. We got a song, we were putting it out, and then like Slime started getting on our song, and then shit eventually it's just like shit, bro, I'm gonna shine you too, cause Duke was already an artist over there.
right? Okay, that's what I was trying. So that's so actually you and Duke started doing songs,
Right.
and then he heard
Like, man, you
songs.
ain't heard this nigga? But this nigga hard, Slime.
Right.
He like, what?
He on the other side of the
Cause you know, I ain't
studio.
over there like on no dry rap. Like, I'm just over here like, yeah.
Nah, he chilling like 6 months before he even told him how he rap.
See,
I
that's
knew
what
he rapped though.
I be talking to these youngsters, right? And I try to tell them that you got to be in this place and you got to wait your turn.
Right.
Because a lot of kids talk to me, and because of who I am, they'll say, well, the homies ain't helping me get on. The homies ain't doing this. These niggas they ain't keeping it real no more. And I have to explain to them, well, they did. But now they got to become grown men. Like, nigga, when does keep it real start?
Correct.
Like, nigga, at some point, I got to keep it real for my kids.
First.
When I was 25, I did when I was 25. Nigga, I'm about to be 30. I got 7 kids.
I'm on another chapter now.
I gotta move like this. And just on some hood shit and because you got some Beyonce shorts on that you said Beyonce gave you.
Yeah, Ivy Park. You motherfucker came from Beyonce.
Shout out Ivy.
You dig what I'm saying? I came up.
Hey.
I came a long way. I'm
Living in the moment, man. This nigga got some
Ivy Park, man.
Ivy Park from Beyonce.
You
Shout
did
out Ivy. I'm waiting on mine.
right.
I probably can't fit none, but hey, if you want to give me some, I'll take it.
You got I'm moving out of these folks, and once I get back with you, bring shit back to the home.
But I want to say this, man, that I think that the youngsters don't get the work and how to be patient in the time. And most people think it's supposed to happen right now. And I personally harp on that because I watched y'all wait. I watched y'all go through this process. You know what I mean? And when you see youngsters trying to come up, man, what is your advice to them? Like, what do you say to somebody who comes to you and present a CD to you or present something to you? What is in your mind? What is the process that they need to go through?
Every time I tell them, keep going. Cause that's what I did. Like, even when I didn't get no feedback, even when I didn't get like even when I felt like my comments weren't enough, I kept going. Like, but like, you gonna always get what you get that's gonna give you a push to be like, I gotta keep going. Like, I got somebody saying you hard. You got some, so whatever that is, whatever you got, whatever that's your little push that you feel like, all right, man, it's something, but it ain't. Take it. Cause that's what you need. Like, that's what's gonna keep you going. Them little humble talks, like, you hard, I don't care. Like, yeah, they picked shot this time, but you hard.
Right.
You still just keep going. Your time will come. Everybody get it. I feel like everybody in the world get a break when they work for it.
Mm-hmm.
When you work for it, you get your break. I don't know when. God got to set up for you, but and when you work for it, I feel like everybody get it. So you just keep going, bro. Even if you don't see no results, you don't see nothing, ain't nothing coming back. Keep going. I promise you, something dramatic gonna happen. Keep working.
100%, bro. I'm gonna say this in front of you. You solidified for me. Hard work beats talent any day. Hard work.
You saying
beats
he wasn't talented?
He solidified.
You saying he wasn't talented?
No, he's saying more.
Hold
He's saying
Hold on. Who's saying?
He's clear. As long as he's clear.
Okay.
Hard work beats talent any day. So, along with his talent, his work ethic has always, it shows where he is right now. But he always had his nose to the ground. He never really let up. The one little time he had to, go off and do his little bid or whatever, but when he came back, he was super focused.
What? They did me right.
Super focused. He came home, he was super focused. So that ain't happening again. It don't take that long.
All right, now let me go on to Duke. Now, Duke, me and Duke sits in the studio.
All right.
And we talk about business, we talk about clothes, we talk about the weed industry. Let the people know where your mind is and where your mindset in the conversation we was having just a couple of weeks ago.
Oh shit. Just thinking about new ventures.
Yeah, and how this thing work. It ain't just music, it's a whole lot of, you gotta come with the whole full kit and caboodle.
See, yeah, it's really not just rapping. Everybody don't make it out rapping, so you got to do like 10, 15 different other things and ways to make money and to stay in it. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I be on. I don't really turn nobody down who coming up, dirty shoes on. That's what it is. I ain't never turned nobody down because I know anybody could make it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I think that's what solidified him and making him. Like, and it's like, I think that's what kind of like what Slime picked up on too from him, cause like, bro, this nigga goddamn will have a relationship with anybody in the world, like who you just might never know. We might, bro. Like, this is a perfect example. We were just in my Cadillac. I had caught a flat. Man, I caught a flat on P Street. Mm-hmm. I went on the people. I called some, just Google, pull up. Now you know when you when you got one of these night calls, you trying to see who towing the car, make sure you're on point. Man, it's just so happened the tow man pull up, no Duke. Duke, what's up, man? How you been, bro? Right. Just out of nowhere, like. Right. Now I'm just like, whew, my car good. Now I Duke know him, like, bro, it's always been like that.
Yeah. He do though.
It's always been like that with home.
Never changed.
He keep a good relationship with people from years on. Where it's like, bro, I can see you 10 years later, but I rock the shot.
All right.
And that's gonna last.
All right. Well, I got a question, man. Look, what high school did you go to? What middle school and what high school did you go to?
I went to a couple. I went to Price.
I did it.
I went to Price.
A couple.
Then I got kicked out in 6th grade and went to CUP. Well, John Kerry at the time. So that's alternative school.
Oh.
But then
So what
high
high school
school,
you claiming right now? If you had to claim a high school,
Carver.
which one is it?
Carver is in the hood. Carver High School.
Carver, that's your high school.
But I went to South Atlanta too though.
All right, so you claiming 2 high schools then. You
But
do
I'm
that?
claiming Carver though, so it's just
Claim
like a
that?
rivalry.
So which is
between
it? A football team and a baseball, basketball team? Which one? What's popping?
could never make the team. I could never stay on the team.
I mean, right
Change
now,
the
man.
school.
Like,
Nah, I ain't come to school like that. That's why I couldn't stay on the team. But I used to want to come on Friday when it's time for the game.
That's
They like, that ain't how that works.
so you didn't do
Yeah, man.
the
Don't come
week
to
school.
practice
You did
with them, but I
the,
wanna
you did
come
the
to
Friday
the
school.
Oh, you gonna
He
come
came with
in
his
the game
uniform on.
Game day, man.
He can't
So
game.
like, you can't play right. Yeah.
All right, so what's your high school, man? What, no,
I don't.
no, you didn't have to go there, but you know what
I
high
went to a
school?
lot of high school though.
You went to a lot.
Yeah, see, high school different.
Monica, Creekside, Langston, Crossroads.
What?
4 different high schools. I got
What the-
kicked out of goddamn Creekside, kicked out of Monica. When I got kicked out of Monica, I went to Crossroads. Goddamn, when I got out of Crossroads, I finally went to Langston. Got my shit together, graduated. Middle school, shit, same thing. I got kicked out like, I went to Matt, now I went to Bear Creek.
So this is a bad motherfucker.
Fine,
So when I met you, you was
getting down. I was putting paws on nigga ass.
it was still,
Knock y'all nigga ass out too.
it was still. I know that part.
I had
I remember you
knockout.
niggas fighting at the house. You, my sons,
Right.
My 2 sons fighting each other, and I'm like, man,
Right.
what the fuck is you niggas doing?
My real
The
brothers,
whole house.
My real brothers, his sons, my real brothers, like they done stayed at my house. They stayed at my brother Nietzsche's house. Like these La Familia for real.
Yeah, I be in.
We don't fought, boy. We
All
brothers.
that. I done watched them. I'm like, look, man, I'm gone.
So did you play football or basketball or something?
I tried. I ain't played though.
You tried to play sports, you
Yeah.
sports.
I used to play basketball, and then I just stopped playing.
So you can't play. Slime called me out in basketball.
He play.
Can
He said, "Slime called me out of basketball." What that's about?
I mean, like, I just don't see that, man. I'm not gonna let no rapper beat me, man.
Don't see that,
I
man.
ain't gonna let no rapper beat me, man.
You gonna
2
lock him down.
Chainz, nah, they ain't never lost to no rapper. Ask
gonna
2
lock him
Chainz.
down.
I ain't never lost to no rapper.
Huh?
I said, what, you gonna lock him down?
It's a
Hell no, I'm gonna shoot him out.
You beat 2J?
Man, I what? You
I
call
need
2
7-1,
Chainz.
man.
Man, I don't give a damn. We played. We played.
7-1.
You don't remember what I just told you?
He can't
We
take them
put
fouls.
we put the hood
Oh, yeah,
team
that was
together.
his shoulder.
We put the hood team together and we played against that's what 2 Chainz and with Ludacris multiple times.
Oh, you played 2 Chainz and Luda, I ain't gonna lie.
No. Ludacris didn't play. It was 2 Chainz them squad. There was the Ludacris squad versus the Crenshaw squad,
Oh, okay.
and we
No,
go their ass
win
out.
that.
Yeah,
Man, he
we
said,
didn't have no thugs.
He nigga beat me in
It's
basketball.
not you beat me in
What's up with
basketball, man.
You just got to cut that at the court out
Yeah,
there.
man, listen, man.
Man, what's up with that?
He really trying to figure that out.
What's going on with that,
Rapper
man?
can't beat him.
I mean, you know, I'm old. I'm 54. He still ain't gonna beat me.
You 54?
I gotta get
Yeah, I'm
that game in.
54, man.
I thought you about 41.
Nah, man, I'm 54.
Man, cut it out, man. You know
Oh,
that
he
man
41,
ain't
man.
You know what I'm saying? We want to get to the politics of the world.
Did we turn our state blue? You damn right.
Did
You damn
y'all,
right we turned the
did
motherfucker
y'all
blue.
cheat Donald Trump?
No, but we ain't cheat
There
though.
wasn't no cheating. More like coming
Life
together.
cheated him. He was just in the end. You get 4 years of it and then you done. I think that's just how it go. I think his time was up. I don't think we cheated. I think life cheated him. It was up.
So there was a cheating.
No, we just came together as a
If
whole.
that's what you call it.
I'm just saying, man. You know,
If that's what you call cheating,
came
blue,
together.
We
and going
are a blue state, bro.
a blue state.
Yeah. And I know you like that.
No. I mean, you know, I just was trying to look, just you know,
Used to be red, huh?
Yeah, we
yeah, it used to be,
but
I
we
used to be
turned
red,
all
man.
the way
You know,
blue.
Republicans is
State used to be
Man, I
red.
think I'm half. I think he had 4 years, bro. That was it.
Yeah, it was over.
That was it.
Ain't
But
way
we
he
came
not-
together as a whole.
He didn't think he supposed to stay here 8 years, bro. They would have gave you 8 years in the
Yeah, you not Barack. Barack.
But you know, my own problem is I just ain't gonna never vote for no Democrat. It just ain't gonna happen.
Well, I mean,
look at
take
the camera,
that L.
look at the world.
Take that L.
I'm never gonna vote for
Take that
Democrats.
L.
I did too much time in prison
Take that
because
L.
of Democrats. I did.
You sure you didn't have nothing to do with that time you did?
For what?
Whatever you did to get there.
No, I had something to do with it, but you know,
Okay.
the
Don't
laws
blame
they
it.
made
Don't blame
made
it on the
terrifically
Democrats.
perfect, you know,
Right.
to lock motherfuckers up.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean?
Like that.
In
You about to
Yeah,
go
nobody
straight
did
red.
that.
okay,
No,
let me
no,
get.
today didn't explain to me either. Like I felt like
Let me.
it wasn't explained to the world about like, all right, if y'all let him stay, y'all pay more and y'all go to jail more.
Yeah.
Or if y'all don't let him stay, you get out of jail and you pay less on taxes and stuff.
Yeah.
See, you gotta explain that to the
Now,
world.
the tax
'Cause the world
shit, man. Yeah, the tax shit. That's
I mean, yeah. Well, I'm just saying.
Trump thing.
I'm just saying on political. They
Well-
don't stay here. You know what I mean? Because we know. But I'm just saying because the laws that were implemented. Now I think Biden is doing a hell of a job right now. Though. I'm actually shocked
He moving.
at what in the way he's going. But until they do the one thing that they never done, and I'm gonna shock y'all. Do you realize Crips and Bloods under the Democrats
Terrorists.
are the only people labeled as terrorists in the United States of America?
What about all the other games?
Aryan Brotherhood, Nazi Low Riders,
Yeah.
Motorcycle Mongols, ain't none of them labeled as terrorists on this soil. Crips and Bloods.
Crips and Blood.
We're the only one. And this
how
gives
do
them a
we
rise
change
to call us
that?
terrorists and give us more time for the same crimes that white people or these
that's
other people
bullshit.
commit
Yeah,
all
that's
over the board.
bullshit.
1984 crime bill under the Democrats. You know what I'm saying?
ain't saying
Biden and
that.
all that.
So that
So
could be a rise.
when Bush them was saying, when Trump was saying, I am going to be able to get the black male vote, because he knew what he had to say to get the black male to motivate. He said, I'm going to cut you out of prison. Well, now Biden is doing that. Did y'all know that Biden said he was going to stop funding private prisons? It's not a lot of private prisons in Atlanta. It's over
like that.
30 in California.
I like that.
Big business.
We got too many fucking prisons in the damn way, bro. Too many.
So, just, Barry talk about politics all the time. And
I try not to talk politics. That should be touchy.
you got to. You got to.
I'm
We-
gonna participate, but I try not to talk about it because people get really touchy about
I
this.
feel like people gotta learn and know what the hell going on before you just go and these folks and just running here voting, bro.
I don't
Try to
know.
learn this shit before you just go and vote and just trying to just run with the way. Like, learn what's going on. Like, I feel like people just don't really like be knowing and they just listen to one person. Like, you
Well, that take me to the content and lyrics and songs. Because I think a lot of these kids say shit that they don't know what the fuck they talking about.
Right.
Just to be honest with you. And they don't put a lot of thought in it. But I guess when you say like right now, so you are a little bit conscious about the music that you put out, the lyrics that you put out.
yes.
For sure.
But how much
At first I
how much conscious are we in when you talk about drug use and that leads to all kind of other stuff, or different kind of virtuous lifestyles that we talk about, like, because that shit affects us too.
We don't know. I feel like we don't know. Well, I can speak for myself.
Have you ever made a song and you said something in the song and after it was already out and kids start saying it back and you go somewhere and you think like, God damn.
Yes.
Yes, everybody do that.
Because I didn't know a kid that was 8 years old was gonna remember what I said. I didn't think it was gonna hit her. If I knew if it was gonna hit her or hit him, I would have said, bro, tie your shoes up and look cool when you smooth when you move. Like, I would have kind of switched it up now. Now that I do it, you see what I'm saying? So I feel like nigga don't be knowing, won't be knowing
Didn't understand the
until we
power
got
of the
there and get
word.
that feedback and be like, hey, you got this little, sagging reach.
But as I can say right
Yeah.
now,
That's how we moving.
Think
No,
about
I ain't mean to tell you that. Hey, me ain't want him to do this.
now,
Cause I done did this. I ain't lying. I really done did this now, but I ain't trying to reach him. I want him to do it.
Concepts in the lyrics. But what about you, Duke? When you
yeah, I don't say a lot of stupid shit and something. I wouldn't say no though. You see what I'm saying? You got to think before you put stuff out there. Cause that's the way. However you put it out, that's how it gonna come back. You see what I'm saying? Just like your mama done told you. The way you put it out is gonna come back to you the same way. Yeah. So
Read what you saw.
now nigga got them learning that and know that.
Yeah, I feel like everybody don't know though in the beginning.
in
Everybody.
the beginning, because it's young.
Except you gonna be goddamn blind to some shit you don't know. I ain't know these people or this person was gonna hear this. Like you don't know how far your music gonna go. You don't know how far this interview gonna go.
Right.
Like we don't know who this might touch. Like we really don't know. But we really kick and spit, pop and spit, trying to engage the world on how we live and how we came up and better than ourselves. But shit, somebody might really get something out of this that really help them too. So just don't know how far it go.
With mine's checking in, I want people to really find substance. And I'm just helping to create the subject matter to find substance because I know y'all, you know what I mean? And I know where y'all coming from and where y'all going. And I know right now, like it or love it, the South is the actual voice to the culture right now. And it's been like that for years. When I came with OSBS and I was playing their music for Tip. Tip was like, why they sound like they from the South and they not from the South? And I was like, well, you don't understand?
The influence.
South has dominated the music industry for the last 15 years.
Roddy Ricch too. Roddy Ricch sound like that.
No, but that's my point.
Yeah.
Everybody is gonna sound like the South.
Influence.
The dominant culture.
French. They were saying that about French. And they from New York. Then they were saying like, you ain't worry about nothing. Like they were saying like, bro, you sound like a South nigga.
Right.
It's just like he ain't trying to even sound like the South. It's just like shit. It's just South taking over.
Right.
Niggas just talking more Southern, like nigga even showing more like Southern hospitality, like now, like than in different states. I feel like we really kind of like not showing people like, you can really look out for your brother. Like it's cool to show it too. Like it's good to let people know that I did that for my brother.
Right.
It's good now. It's to versus where it's like, just hold it down. I did that for you. Don't let everybody know.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It used to be like that, bro. I used to live in a time where it's like my folks would do something with me and it'd be like just us two, nobody. It ain't like that. It ain't really like that. It's still like that, but it ain't like that as much as it is. I feel like, cause now it's showing uplifting like your brothers and shit. Like now, nigga, you see your brother buy your other partner something, like you'll see that now. Where it's like, all right, now I want to do that too.
When we was doing a documentary, what people don't know is I did a lot of reaching out to people. And I reached out to my youngest and willing and waiting, but we ended up changing it to where it wasn't more as many interviews. So that's why we didn't do it. But nah, bro, you always been there. The influence is here. You know, you guys have captivated the sound. But what people get lost in why we had to do this documentary was because the young people don't know and don't get to see what happened prior to now. They don't know
Right.
what it took.
See the glamour.
Right.
Yeah, they see it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And some shit can't even be told and spoke on. Like in the era, bro, I come from where niggas really don't speak on a lot of shit. So like it be different. Like some people really grow up different way, like an era where like they show and tell you shit like a little younger version, cause I done got a little age on myself now. I ain't really 21 and 18 no more. But I feel like, bro, it wasn't no media and all that shit back then. Like,
For sure.
It wasn't no showing shit. We weren't really like showing our money too much either. Like we really were putting it up.
Right.
You'll see it on us more than just seeing the money.
Exactly. Wow.
Like, so it kind of is. It's kind of like it showed differently too by certain eras. Like you're gonna see certain people that do stuff differently, but we can't explain to the younger crowd why it's different like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't speak on certain stuff, but I really could put you down. Like, bro, I ain't getting on no phone, yelling at nobody no phone, or getting my phone, screaming at myself and thinking it's gonna send to another nigga. I ain't never did that. Ever in life, you can't go on the internet and say, hey, pull up a video with or gonna argue with himself on the camera and send it to a picture, send the video to somebody. I ain't never in my life.
That's because the nigga around me.
Right, and that's
Never in life.
and that's the salute to your big homies too. You got some real
Right.
solid. You got some real solid upbringing, boy.
Right.
You came up different.
100%.
You and Nietzsche and all them, Book and all the homies over there. Y'all came
different
up
for sure. Where it's like, bro, that shit gonna always look goofy to us. Ever in life, we gonna never think that's tough. Ever in life, showing the gun ever? No. Go on one page, find me one picture showing the gun ever? No, never. Real gun, man, we ain't doing that. Showing no guns, man, that ain't ever been cool.
Yeah, no.
Ever. Man,
Come on,
like,
man.
I don't
I
even know
got
you
some
acting,
video,
bro. We
man.
done that scared to show them motherfucker acting like we no.
So look, dude, your project coming out. Well, who you got on it? Like, who you featuring on your next project?
I'm having a couple players on there.
Couple players.
Yeah, I'm having Thug on there. Gunna,
Him Tip just did a hard one last night.
Doing Tip?
Tip. Got some shit on there. I really wanted to be like a little secret so I can go for it.
Okay.
Right, okay.
Tell everybody. Shit on there.
Right, look, man. It's checking in, man. You gotta check in, man.
It's some shit on there.
Look, man, we go. Who you listening to right now?
Like outside of us? Or
Outside of your car. You know, we in the car, who you popping in? Who you listening to?
If you listen to it, if like me as an artist myself, if I listen to an artist, right, and I might like something that they like that they done made, if I'm getting in the studio and then I say something like it, bro, without even trying.
Right. Subconscious.
Because it's just,
Yeah.
I'm like, this shit so catchy. It was so fire, I wish I thought of it. You know what I'm saying? So I try to like, not just listen to like nigga shit, like all nigga shit.
Ain't that showing them respect, though?
it's showing respect
You
to
show
who?
respect when you post
When
that
you
shit.
download it and
support
post it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
ride
I
to
can't
it.
just ride no nigga shit back to back because I'm a rapper.
Give me y'all opinion, man, on rap beefs, man. Like how the fuck do they even form when niggas is rich?
Media,
Should
bro.
be starting. Yeah, it's the media.
Internet. They go back to what I was saying, bro. Niggas making a video and doing all that shit, and then it don't even be just that. It be trollers, internet, smoking that shit up. All that shit is the instigate. All that shit instigate. Like they instigating. Like they just making that
Instead
shit.
of Instagram, instigate.
Yeah.
Guys way overseas in the comments. Starting shit in America.
It ain't Instagram no more. It's Instigate.
Instigate. right.
I feel like that's where it come from, bro.
You have to alert. Instigate.
Instigate. Yeah.
Instigate.
Y'all been log on Instigate today?
You know what I'm saying? And then,
Bullshit.
because I had talked to somebody, and they was telling me that somebody at the camp was hitting them on Instigate and threatening them and sending stuff to them. And I'm like, look, man.
But y'all think the police on your man?
You know, and I told him, I said, do you really think these dudes that's winning right now got enough time to pay attention to somebody who not winning? And I'm like, look, bro, catch yourself. You know, because you only continue to perpetuate when you go looking at Instigate and you following it. You know what I mean? Like, pay attention.
That's your life.
Bro, that shit get hard.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit get hard, bro. Yeah. I'm an artist. I'm a rapper. I'm telling you firsthand, bro. This shit will fuck with you. This shit, boy, nigga, I don't really got there caught myself like, boy, what the hell you doing? You tripping? Get off of that shit.
Yeah.
So, nigga can get sidetracked with this shit. I don't think you just like, bro, a nigga perfect and ain't gonna be able to block it all out, bro. No, but you still gotta know, like, bro, this shit don't make me or break me, bro. Internet, bro, don't make me or break me. Like, if you ain't using it to make no money, then what you really on that?
Right. Cause I know something. I mean, and I know what you're talking about. Cause I wake up sometime. The first thing I do is check the call log. Then who posted? You know what I mean? And then so then I take a hiatus. I take a hiatus. I mean, like 3-4 days, and don't say nothing or do nothing on that thing. Just don't touch it. But because I'm in the business right now, promoting this movie and marketing this project that we did, I go on there now more because I'm looking at shit. But I tend not to pay attention to the comments. I was on the phone with E40. E40 called me this morning. And he said, no matter what you say, their job is to find something fucked up.
Right.
And if they can't find nothing fucked up, he said, they're going to switch your words, make your words, you've been to say something
That's
fucked up.
their job.
Right.
He said, because that's their job.
That's their job.
He was like, look.
They don't do it. They ain't doing their job.
And I was like, damn, bro. That's a cold way to put it. Because he's like, their job is to do that.
That's their job. 24 hours a day.
He's like, you know, you get paid to do something. Their job is to find something. I'm like, yeah, you're right.
That's their job, though.
Their job. They get paid to do that.
Like this ain't their job. That like they clock in. This what I got. Let's see what this is. This their job. So shit.
So if you're looking at somebody's job, we have to understand that that's their job to create these bots that gonna control you and all this other shit. You know what I mean? It's gonna just keep getting under your skin, and that's what it is. So when you travel out the country, and you meet these other people, and you learn about these other cultures. I seen your video you did. What song was that? The single of the last
came out.
So that was hard.
When I was in Australia.
Yeah, that was hard, and I really had a moment for you, and then because it made me go back to when I first met you.
Right.
And I'm thinking like, this nigga is in a whole nother country making a Michael Jackson video. You know, a Michael Jackson video.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I was like, wow, my young nigga really. And then I was so happy for you. I didn't hit you because I when I seen it, I knew you was already back home. But I was thinking to myself, damn, do we really catch it? You know what I mean? I'm like, that was hard.
Gotta look back at this shit too.
That was hard, cause I mean, like for real though. Like a nigga straight out of South, nigga, didn't have nothing, nigga. We was grinding. I was watching you niggas really grind, hustling with cars, with shutters of weed, cracking these at 100 guns to making a video, nigga. Like, and I was happy, man. I was really happy in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like a mother would be, and just like, and I wonder, man, how your mother and them look at that. Like, how do they look to see, like, man, like you really stepping on these, you know, stepping into some other lanes.
What? Australia. I still get what did New Year's out there. Brought in New Year's Day early, everything. They ain't tell me Corona coming up.
How has Corona messed with you? As far as like, because I know the show's cut off. Like,
Right.
Because I know a lot of us have found other ways to actually make money. Because I lost about $300,000 a year
Shit, I started
just on
opening up new
Corona.
businesses. Opening up new businesses.
I was fucked up, man, because I was making a lot of money just booking y'all for shows, and you know, and people don't understand how I make a lot of my money over the last years was just being able to, you tell me how much you getting, and if you tell me you want 150 a show, I'm gonna go put 160 to the promoter.
Right.
You know what I mean? And people
Don't tell all your secrets, man.
Well, that's how I did my. You gotta still have a relationship.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I never cut none of their money short.
No, you always,
I never asked none of the homies for a deal.
And you always told us what you
Yeah,
were doing.
always.
That's
I never, because everybody, even when I first with Meat Mills, the rest of them, if they tell me they're making 7,000, I'm gonna go get them 10 and put mine on it. Because the thing about what you understand is, niggas not gonna take your phone call if you cut their money.
Right, for sure.
So it's gonna cost me nothing.
For sure.
I'm gonna put it on the money to the promoter, the nigga that's coming.
Right.
And I'm gonna make sure nigga get money. And then I might tell the motherfucker straight out, look, he want a bag. Come with the brown bag. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? And when they gonna lay you to death.
Right.
And that's what I do.
Yeah,
I'm
business,
good at the brown bag.
You do good business.
I do great business.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's how my name has been. That's the reason why people think I bully or rush rappers. When I ain't never took nothing from man rapper ever because I was too smart to do it.
People who don't know, they just think because you ain't ever even came like that. Like I ain't ever even seen you on just not even with no nigga who hood, but just other rappers. Like you ain't ever been on no press. You already done had your own, first of all.
Exactly.
And then it been on some nigga. I'm gonna bring you some money, nigga. I'm trying to get you some money and get me some, which everybody do in the world. That's everybody.
Everybody.
Oh, yeah.
That's everybody in the world.
Right.
I'm trying to bring you some money. Goddamn, who gonna try to bring me some money, make them some money? Everybody.
So the next level for YSL, next level for GUNNA Duke is the camera. Because I know we got some films, movies, and some docs coming.
Man, if he don't goddamn shoot something on that Shady Park shit, he'll be crazy. That's it, but it might be
I'm
too
ready,
deep.
man.
It might be too deep.
I can executive produce now. I mean, they know I can do that.
I just want to tap in this shit, but I'm gonna work on the shit where like I'm gonna do a series.
Yeah, it's gotta
I'm shoot
be.
my series like how they get their power. I'm working with writers. I don't know when it's gonna be done, but that's what I want to tap in with my next shit. It's like
How long did your
big
process take? It took some years.
Well, it only took years because of who I was and because people didn't know what I did.
Right.
Now now where I was after the success of this documentary, I'm 2 to 3 years ahead of that. I don't know if you can understand that. I'm what I've been doing, because I've been in this writing in this film shit now 14, 15 years. And I've done a lot of different shows. I wrote 2 shows. I acted and co-wrote in Ving Rhames, Steven Seagal.
And he did his own stunts.
I did some on. I didn't run on that wall. You know what I'm saying? But
Mama ain't got that movie.
You know,
I see my man on the
they call me Avatar. I pull some of my stunts. They set me on fire. Put me on set me on fire.
Yeah.
Me.
You did that?
Me, myself.
Yeah.
I did that.
And so I think where I am, because of the work I did, it gave me the ability to do this. You know what I mean? So when they came to me, they just didn't know if I could finish it and close the deal like I did. And then it's about trust and money. Cause now and you level up. First you get to one project, it's $300,000-400,000. Then we did Force of Execution, that was $8 million. Now I get to this project, we had about 1.8, 1.9 per show.
Episode.
You know what I mean? Episode. Mm-hmm. And then when it's done and it's finished and it's great, now they like, okay, how much money do you really need? Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. But it's all about cutting, because you can't just go from acting in these movies and making them. Look what Tip went. I just had a conversation with Tip last night about doing the Raymond Washington story. And then I got 2 dots I'm doing that I got picked up. So that's what I'm saying, because like where you guys are, the next step is to continue to get this money in music. And now it's about them films. It's about the writing and developing content that's gonna continue to make you money while you sleep. You know what I mean? And you're selling it. It's like that. You're gonna sell that motherfucker every day, because these things right now have revolutionized the world.
For sure.
And being able to get music, see films, short films, all of that. And you guys right now, man, it's the voice. California is we still leading the country in production and movie production. But Tyler Perry is bringing this shit home right here.
Yeah. Look where you at.
Yeah, look where I'm at.
Right.
Shoot.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I mean, where we at, Barry? Cause
we wrapping up. We just need to make sure at the end of the day that and I say make sure, but I know Gunna has done a lot of stuff in the community. He does a lot of participation in College Park for Christmas and Thanksgiving, and I seen you just went to Houston to do some relief for the snowstorm that happened there. And for me, my focus right now with Bear Strong, along with development options, is creating a safe atmosphere for the kids in our community. I thought you played basketball for College Park or something.
I did.
You did.
For Brady.
That's right.
Brady Jim.
So that's
That
how
was
you
in
and
the
Cap
projects.
G met.
Yes, that's how I know Cal G. Because I went to College Park Elementary. That's what's so crazy, because I had SL Lewis. We got SL Lewis as our school.
Right in the hood.
That's where we walked to school at. But I went to College Park that's in the projects because my mom worked there.
oh,
So I was at school 6.
yeah.
I was at school 5 in the morning. My mom got in the cafeteria. So she got to open this motherfucker up, feed the kids. So I had to go to College Park Elementary. That shit in the middle of the project though. All the project kids walked it up. And like that's where like that's why I met Cal G hit artists, and that's why I kind of met a lot of like niggas who ain't from the hood.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like so kind of but I was cool then, so I kind of kept my relationship with them niggas.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So mine's worked over, and that's how you.
Right.
Right.
And you played basketball.
Played basketball over there
Was you
even
good?
when I was out of elementary school.
Hold on.
You see what I'm saying?
He said, "Was you good?"
I was alright. I could have went.
Could have
If
went
I
well.
really stayed down,
Where you
I
was
could have
going?
went somewhere. I could have went somewhere. I don't know. I just know it sounds good when you say you could have went.
When I first met
I
this
could have
man,
went. Where you could have went? Shit, somewhere.
Look,
One in the
I-
sports
I
I can
believe
dribble a juke.
Yeah.
We got to get
High
something
school
going.
round.
We got to get something in the hood to get these kids back into athletics. Old National Athletic Association,
Nah,
birthday
that big- I swear to God, my
Yeah, we gotta
brother
do that.
told me we need to build a football field though, cause my little nephew he ain't nothing to play with.
how old is it?
He 11. He's serious.
Oh, okay.
He's serious.
Is he playing right now?
Oh yes.
That's the little man that used to be on the yard.
Yeah, Donovan. He's serious. Oh my God.
You keep looking at me, man. You know, we done came
I know.
down.
I know. You know.
California, man. California, we done came down. I'm looking at the
You
camera.
got a squad for these people. I got a squad.
We got a 11-year-old squad.
Bro, I came to that game, bro. Y'all falling out. Y'all couldn't breathe, bro. Don't act like that.
I got a squad.
Y'all cheated us, man.
I said I got a squad out here.
Real man.
Humidity killed
They
us.
was falling out. Oh yeah, that's a different type of heat down here.
And look, they killed the shit out of this humidity. We played. Who did we play?
Some
White
Gwinnett, some
Gwinnett.
from the north.
And then they cheated us like North.
Oh yeah, I
Gwinnett.
played them little boys in
Cheat
that
the
big
shit out of
hell. Gwinnett.
White
Yeah, we
boy.
played.
Yeah,
them.
these
Look,
boys
man,
ain't fuck with that.
I got 10 questions, man. These gonna be rapid questions, so we're gonna need y'all to check them out. So, I come to Atlanta, right? Who I'm checking in with? I'm a guest in y'all town. I'm calling y'all.
You asking?
Yeah, I'm asking y'all who I'm gonna check in with. How do I check in?
The hood, man.
Yeah, let me just say the hood. It's
All right. I'm a rapper from New Zealand, though. I don't know no damn about it.
No, I don't want
I'm
that.
like Gunna, like, man, look, man, we coming here, we go.
Duke said don't call him.
Nah, they gonna book him.
Shit, you need to call the information number,
Call the information
the
number.
information line.
So he gonna get in there right. Okay, yeah. When I touch down in your city, man, what part of town are you telling me to avoid? Don't go where?
Everywhere except the Buckhead fucked up now. I was gonna say that you good out
Buckhead
there,
like
but you can't go out there now.
Buckhead, New Bankhead.
Man, don't go nowhere except Sandy Springs. So everything is good. Is not good except Sandy
They
Springs.
book
Okay.
you out there.
And
I'm from New Zealand, man. I ain't never been here before, man. Where you taking me to eat?
Rock South.
Right, so
Rock South.
Rock South?
one option.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to go there?
Rock South?
Hen.
Me personally,
And
I'm going
black
to strip
on.
club.
This black on?
Yeah.
Okay. Giving back to the community. I know we spoke about that. That's always high on my heart.
I do it. Yeah. I'm starting
I know
to do it
you-
every year. We did our 3rd annual last year, so this year we're gonna do our 4th annual. Shit, I'm just trying.
So
to
when you gonna do mine?
we gotta crank it up.
You gotta pick it up, man. I've been doing mine for 15 years. I started this shit.
She, but you ain't came to me and said, "Hey, I like what
Yes,
you're
I
doing."
have.
But look
Yes,
what
I
I'm
have.
doing.
Now this is a testament to me not being a bully.
No,
Cause I've been knowing this man. Like I said, before he had a deal. When this man was going to go,
I can testament and say you are.
Hey,
Yeah, say it again.
Yeah.
Say it again, bud. Say it
You all
again.
bully.
no, I ain't no damn bully.
Yes, you
He
is.
ain't never came and did my shit, so how I'm a bully?
One time I'm pushing him like this on camera, man.
He a damn
That's
lie.
okay.
He didn't know. I didn't watch him, my sons, all them niggas fight each other, go in the thing, watch something, then we all go to the mall. You know what I'm saying? Go shopping. I've been doing this thing since I don't know when. So the man never did my show, man. He never did my charity event not one time. Hey, I see you some money.
He got
I don't want no money.
He got 2 to do now. He got 1 for Old National and 1 for you to do.
How you get on no?
And we
Because
doing
that's where he from.
I'm having foundation though now. Done a great giveaway.
You see what I'm saying?
I have
That means
foundation.
that now, you know what? And then it was my fault because I need to talk to Ed.
See?
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
Yeah.
done got cool now. See, you said her
Yeah.
name and stuff. Now y'all, at first y'all,
Yeah, you see it.
see y'all got her cool now. You said I just have to Ed. Let me confirm. You know, hey, who is the Ed? Hey, she don't know. She tell her that's 2 letters. This one right here. This you, the big one. Tell her don't play with. Hey, hold on. I said, oh goddamn, now I got a little important now, man. I like her, but don't think she ain't tougher than me. She ain't tougher than me, cuz.
Hey, that is true. I gotta give. Hey, look, that's what the documentary about, man. How hard it is to be, because not only do you gotta manage these artists, you gotta deal with these other niggas.
Right.
You know what I mean? You gotta learn that. You gotta get
The
help,
other
man.
niggas.
You gotta-
The other niggas is
Hey, on God, she can't wait to come and talk to your ass. Yeah, I thought he was a boy, but he all right. He actually is a good person. On God, though, but she talked to him first time like, hell no,
Gotta see
Then
it.
talk to him again like,
Yeah, with everybody.
yeah, for sure.
Because we did, and I got to go back to a tragic moment in time. I got to go back because I almost missed it. The day Nipsey died, people always ask me, where was I? Where was I on my way to?
I went to the studio.
No,
Well, oh, you was on the way to the shop.
to the show.
You was on the way to you was on what show?
Your show.
But you know that day, the same day, cause he died the same day.
On the tour. Y'all had already got y'all. We was on our way to the tour.
I ain't know you was on the way though yet.
Yeah, we was on our way because OSBS was performing.
All right. Oh fuck. Tripping.
Yeah, you tripping, man. This man been out too long. OSBS was the
I know the
opening
same
act.
day though. The same day he died, the same day my tour started. So I never forget that. So it was the same show.
That's what we was on our way to.
2 days after my birthday.
Yeah, we was on our way to your show in Orange County. OSBS was opening for y'all.
Right.
And we on the way, we picking always up, we on the way, and we get the call. And then we came back after that. We went to the hospital, they pronounced him gone, and then we was just floating. We came and met you and Thug that night at the studio.
At the studio.
What? Nigga, that
Yep.
shit.
Make
And
it so,
now-
She
make
killed
it so
that
bad.
shit.
Nip was at the studio.
Want to perform or nothing?
Was Nip at the studio?
The city don't even want to be
He
there.
came to the studio before that. Like,
Yeah.
the
Oh,
night
he came that same night?
he came to the studio like
The
night
one
before.
it wasn't the night before, but it was a couple nights late night.
I said every time anybody would bring him, Cuz told me I'm gonna give you a pound of that marathon.
Marathon.
I know you got a pound for when I get up there. We smoking that.
We had
Now I
just-
got you. This motherfucker blowing.
we had just went to Snoop compound 3 days before that because he was getting ready to do the video. He was doing the video with Khaled and
Yeah, the
John
piano
Legend.
guy.
the piano,
John
John
Legend.
Legend.
Yeah.
And we went to Snoop compound, and Snoop was like, "Man, you only bring me a small bit of this shit." And they're like, "Man, I gotta wait to get it. It's on high demands." And Snoop pulled out some shit that looked crazy, and that shit. And I don't smoke, so I gave it to Snoop. We was comparing it, and Snoop put up shit that was the bomb. Everywhere I went, I took that little shit, and it was like, "No, this shit is the one. This shit is the one." And that was the last time me and them was together, man. And we was supposed to do that tour, cause we turned the tour. OSBS turned it in and they did a tribute to Nip every night.
Every
Y'all
night.
did.
We took, man.
And that was the first time I seen Meg the Stallion.
Right. We brought him to New York.
But I'm in New York.
I remember for sure because he came. I was sick in the studio. My door was locked, and y'all was in the A room kicking shit, and he got in the door some way. He told the intern to open the door, and he got in the door like, "You sick, cuz?" That was the last time I seen him.
You had COVID.
Nah, I think it was before COVID came out.
Before you knew what COVID
I
was.
discovered it. I probably discovered it. That's why I can't get in there. I take tests every week,
Hey, you already had
twice
it.
a week. I can't get it.
Yeah, you already had it.
AMG. Them motherfuckers loud too.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. 'Cause
Yeah,
that was,
he
so
came
that
with
would have
the
been like
blue
that
plaid
time where
shirt,
that
too.
was the last time y'all would have seen him too.
That was the last time.
That was the
last
last
time
time.
I seen him, it was probably like 2-3 nights before like I left. You know, I went out of town and came back. I remember. So it had probably been like 3-4 days though, cause I came
was.
right back.
It was
I
like
told
3-4 days.
He said you gonna have a pound from when I came back, bro.
Yeah, it was like 3-4 days.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Because Mac Miller ended up leaving the studio the night before. He left our studio the night he got killed. The night he died. Not got killed, but the night he died.
Wow. That was crazy, man. So we never know how long, when we gonna be leaving this planet, but I definitely remember that, man, because that was, we seen y'all that night. We was on our way to do the show.
For sure. I'm talking about where your mind, I damn sure remember, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, they did the whole
You
tour.
don't smoke, boy. You
OBF was on the whole tour.
Yeah, that, I mean, I couldn't forget that for the rest of my life because that was one of the most tumultuous times in my whole entire life. You know what I mean? To see my nigga go because we was just rocking together. We was just, you know what I'm saying, like really finna go back and do the whole thing.
Right.
And Cuz had the song. He's supposed to get on the song. He's supposed to get on their song. Damn. It's a Struggle. The It's a Struggle song was actually made for Nip first. And the little homie lost the files to it. So Nip was like, I ain't gonna use it. Y'all can use it.
Right.
Because what's his name? Who made the beat, he didn't have the original file, he only had a 2-track. So we did It's a Struggle on a 2-track. He did we was waiting on him to do his verse. So he released that on a 2-track. Because then they wouldn't have a beat. And Nip couldn't give it and Sony, Atlantic wouldn't clear it. That was crazy. So it went on that one, man. But shouts out to the neighborhood Usher.
Make the chunk is.
We're gonna go on right now into, we had this form, right? It's called the Grandocious. Now what the Grandocious is, you get 2 minutes to tell the most grandiose story that you can think of. We're gonna start with Bear. We're gonna go left to right. Bear gonna give us his first Grandocious. This is our co-host, so he gotta have the best Grandocious.
I'm not a good liar.
Well, who said tell a lie? Why don't you tell about when you beat your son or when you first met him? I mean, no. Tell us the story.
Crafty.
I ain't gotta say it. No, damn. What you big old shit back there. Damn.
Big L, boy.
You thought you could beat you too.
I passed, bro. I ain't.
Nah, man, you gotta give us the Grandocious, man.
Hey, man, I was riding down Old National. I was in a motherfucking 63 Impala. That motherfucker was blue with the white interior. The
Right.
top was drop, right? Had the blue rags on that thing, shotgun in the back. This 89, though.
89.
This 89, though. This is for all the toys, you know what I mean?
Okay, man.
Had a bad thing I had picked up on the corner. God being old that thing was, you know what I mean, going crazy.
Right.
And I went on up the
shit.
goddamn purple ribbon. It's 89 now. This
Well, how was it going crazy while you was going?
Yes,
You
you
did.
got the bench seat.
You did. I
The
got
bench seat. You
Yeah,
got that.
I got you.
So then I went and got
Was you hitting switches too?
Yeah. Nah, I had no switch.
Oh, yeah. Okay, come on.
So then I went to Purple Ribbon, fucking with Mr. Wingo. He let me in, you know what I mean? Had the baddest bitch. Goddamn Biggie came in, but he was a young nigga. He wasn't supposed to be in there, so they kicked him out. And I left there. I went to this place called Lenox Mall. It was new to me, because I'm from College Park. I had never been to Lenox. In 89, that shit was fun.
Right.
I went in that motherfucker, couldn't afford shit. I couldn't afford nothing, so I left there. Then I came on back to Old Nat, told all the homies what I had done, and then, you know, that was it. That was the end of the story.
Right.
You funked up on that, baby.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a story.
64, right?
63.
63. Come on, man. Grandocious, man. Enlighten us.
2004, I was on Jumbo Road. That's when you got out.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I drove a boat from Jumbo Road to the west side. Got out at the club. Went in the bounce. They robbed the rapper in there, but I don't know the rapper name. We left out. I bought his ring. Then we went back to the hood. Went to the mall, stole some clothes, went back to the hood again. Then went to the studio, made a hit, blew up.
What kind of boat was it you was driving?
It was one of the yachts.
You drove a yacht down Cobby Road?
No, Jumbo Road.
Jumbo Road. Okay,
I
okay.
drove a yacht down Jumbo Road with no water inside.
You drove it. Yeah, shit. You got it right.
Hell, twin.
Motherfucker, yeah. I mean, wait a minute. Did you have any women on the yacht in bathing suits?
The lady who drive the boat was a lady. Well, the
Okay.
person who drive it, the captain, was a lady.
Right.
So there wasn't no men involved.
Was she thick?
I was the only man on the boat.
Was she tall, thick, short, thick? What kind of thick was she?
She was a
I know
midget.
she was thick. She had to be a peach.
She was a midget, like 3'11".
You had a midget?
They call them little
Yacht?
people now. They call them little people
Little
now,
people.
bro.
Wait, she's little people. You had a little person driving a yacht
They call them little-
down Gabby Road?
She was standing on the crate driving the yacht.
Down,
Yeah.
That's all I could see. Right,
On the crate.
2004. That was
Just
the
she
year.
had a captain hat, though.
Right.
what is it? All
Yeah,
right,
the female
shit.
captain had on.
She had a female captain had on.
Yeah, told me she was a sailor. I didn't know what that meant.
She cussed like I said.
Oh God, that's how it went.
I can imagine that. I got the whole vision of the boat though.
Right.
White with the blue stripes. The yacht. White with the blue stripes.
Yeah.
Pull up right on up to the club.
Yeah.
Homies looking at shit.
Come on,
And
man.
you didn't let none of the homies ride back
Pull
with
up
you.
to the bounce.
Put it back.
Your new joint.
Right here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went to the bounce on the boat. Then they brought the rapper boy now.
You bought
I
the
bought
ring.
a ring coming out the club. I already know what
He bought a ring coming out the
I'm
bounce.
like, club. Got his name on the ring, man.
But you don't know his name.
Nah, never.
Yeah, the name on the ring. I don't know his name.
They'll never supposed to
He
do
was the
that.
name on the ring. I don't know his name.
I never know his name.
All right, man. We got the last Grandocious, man.
That shit
Talk to
crazy.
me.
My story ain't that crazy. I was in Jamaica though. what I'm saying, vibe that. Shit was like, not last year, the year before last. Goddamn. I had 2 houses though. Like 2 houses. One house for the players, like homies, and the other houses all females.
Okay.
Vibes. But like the houses ain't really far. Like you can get on a little it's like a little Porsche, like a little mini Porsche. The mini Porsche coupe, you can jump in these, drive them to the houses though.
Right.
It's probably like 15 of these bitches though. Each house is parked. We just driving back and forth. Man, one night, I got 3 girls.
Yeah.
Pretty one though. I ain't usually I be at my house. We about that cause we had a few vibes at the male house, player house, bachelor part, pad, but I go over here with the women at. I go downstairs, get lost. 3 of them. I got three women, pretty faces.
There it is.
These folks gonna get ready to serve that game up, get ready to suck me up. I'm standing up like this, getting it together.
Okay, in the Ivy shorts.
I went in these.
Oh, you didn't have Ivy.
I had some Versace joint, the short ones on.
Okay.
I'm cutting, coming through road 2 player. Man, so I'm gonna get ready to get it together. These folks, so I guess they just was like in a hurry. Or like they just kind of, it's me, I'm still, like I'm gonna though, at this point, I'm still, it was about 2 years ago. So yes, they so excited, all 3 of these, they don't get down, they don't bump headed, all of them just bump each other head. Just, I said, what the,
Right.
man, now they scratching their head, they finna get into it, I'm like, hey, y'all, just chill, y'all losing part of the sight, hold on. I'm here, I'm still here.
Yeah, right.
So they get their mind together, they get back right now, they like, all right, okay. So they go to handle their business.
Any of them got knots? Any knots?
A little knots. Like one girl had a knot where you can see it, like it was not her day no more.
It was not her day.
It was not her night no more, but we got through it. We got on handle my business. I leave there, it ain't over. I leave there, jumping the Porsche.
Okay.
Just me.
Okay.
Go back to my car. I had a house, my own little, you know what I'm saying, little section room. I go back to my room. 2 of them laying out in the bed waiting on me.
That's 5 so far. What you talking?
Man, 2 times. Come on, man.
I mean, when I fucked up, a whole nigga fucked up. But tell the story though.
Man, I get right in the room. Who can't have 2 of them right there. Whoa.
Okay.
Man, you know I just got to handle my business. So now I got to drink some apple juice. You know, apple juice it help the build back up.
Apple juice?
No,
No, they know that. Apple juice.
Apple juice. I don't know if y'all old players been around, but apple juice.
No.
Concentrate. Keep some apple juice.
Concentrate.
Keep it bring it back up. It get your bill back up.
Apple juice?
I promise.
Right.
Listen to me.
Concentrate.
Nigga, is you kidding me?
Listen to me.
I've been hitting the goddamn gas station for the pit.
You get
apple
the wrong
juice.
thing. You getting the wrong thing. Apple juice. So I stopped
Apple juice.
So I stopped in the mini fridge in the room.
Because you keep apple juice.
I got a mini fridge in the room. I ain't got no damn refrigerator. It's 2 years now. I'm already having it. So I go get my juice up. Go right now, lay down, handle my business. Wake up, view, beach in the back, 2 women right here.
Did nobody cook breakfast?
Hell of a day.
Chef, of course.
The chef is already
Chef already. I smell him and hear the music.
God damn it.
This how I wake up.
That's how you wake up.
Man, come on, man. Take me back. Take me back 2 years, man. Before Corona, man.
I
think that was a big story.
I saw that.
2 times.
I saw it on video.
No damn lie.
God damn it.
Take me back.
You got your granddocious, man. You got checking in with Big U. We're in the South checking in. We got these young players, man. Like I said, I knew them when they was babies. And now they grown men and having it out. Man. And look,
So proud.
you can't get no more bigger than this.
So
And no
proud
more,
of.
no more granddocious than this. You know what I mean? Shouts out to the neighborhood and shouts out to everybody trying to do it the right way.
Night to the night.
Checking in.
Checking in.
Night up.